What's up, everyone? Today we're doing something absolutely insane. We're flying to the Maldives to answer the ultimate question: are these luxury overwater villas really worth the hype, or are they just a travel scam? I've booked one of the most expensive villas in the country to find out. We'll break down every detail, from glass floors to private butlers, and see if the experience matches the price. Stick around for the final verdict, and maybe a surprise giveaway. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's dive in. We just landed, and even from the window of the plane, you can tell this is no ordinary destination. The water is impossibly blue, dotted with tiny islands that look like they belong in a dream. And this place is unreal. The moment you step off the plane, you're hit with warm ocean air and views that don't seem real, like you've walked into a screensaver. This isn't a hotel lobby. It's a private island reserved for just a handful of guests. There's no check-in desk, no crowds, just a personal welcome and a golf cart waiting to whisk you away. And that's our floating mansion for the week. It's not just a room, it's a standalone villa perched above the water with nothing but the ocean in every direction. The main draw? Direct ocean access. You're not just near the water, you're living on top of it, with the sea as your backyard. From the living room, you can literally jump into the sea. Imagine waking up, opening your doors, and diving straight into crystal clear water before breakfast. The glass floor is wild. Sit on the couch and watch fish and sharks swim beneath you. It's like having your own private aquarium, but the wildlife is real and just inches away. Privacy is next level. Other villas are so far away it feels like we have the ocean to ourselves. You can go hours without seeing another guest, which is almost unheard of at most resorts. No crowds, no neighbors, just total seclusion. It's the kind of privacy celebrities crave. And here, it's standard. The design is stunning. Vaulted ceilings, floor-to-ceiling windows, and a bathroom bigger than my first apartment. Every inch is crafted to maximize the views and the feeling of space. There's an indoor and outdoor shower so you can rinse off under the stars or with the ocean breeze on your skin, and a bathtub with a panoramic ocean view. Soaking here feels like floating in the middle of the sea, with nothing but endless blue in sight. The deck is massive. Sun loungers, a shaded daybed, and enough space to host your own private sunset party if you wanted. And a net suspended over the water. Lie back, listen to the waves, and watch the sky change colors as the sun sets. Every detail is engineered for luxury and immersion in nature. From the hand-carved woodwork to the subtle lighting, it's all about blending comfort with the wild beauty outside. The villa is positioned for perfect sunrise and sunset views, so you never miss a moment of the magic. Every day starts and ends with a show, and the ladder drops right into the lagoon. It's your own private gateway to the underwater world. It's not just a hotel room, it's an architectural marvel floating on the sea. Wildlife is everywhere, and you're right in the middle of it. In the first hour, I saw a baby shark, a turtle, and a parade of marine life that would take days to see at an aquarium. And 1,000 fish from our deck. Every time you look down, there's something new swimming by. The reef is your front yard. No need for a snorkeling tour. Just grab a mask and step off your deck. You're living in a private nature documentary. Every moment is a chance to see something incredible right outside your door. So, where does the money go? It's not just the room. It's the privacy, the design, the experience, and the feeling of being somewhere truly rare. You're paying for something exclusive and rare. There are only a handful of places on Earth where you can have this much space, this much beauty, and this much solitude. But is a glass floor and private ocean ladder worth tens of thousands? The villa is only half the story. The real value is in how it makes you feel, like you're the only person in the world. The other half? Service and amenities. From a private butler to personalized experiences, every detail is taken care of before you even think to ask. And that's where things get even crazier. Stick with me, because what happens next takes luxury to a whole new level. The villa is wild. Think glassy turquoise water in every direction, endless sky, and a private deck that feels like it floats above the ocean. It's the kind of place you see in magazines and wonder if it's even real. But honestly, the service is what makes it next level. The staff here don't just meet your needs, they anticipate them, often before you even realize what you want. Meet Ahmed, our private butler. He's not just a staff member, he's like a personal genie, always one step ahead. On arrival, Ahmed handed us a phone with just one number programmed in, his. Anything, anytime, he said, and he meant it. No request is too big or too small. Last night, I joked about wanting pizza at 2 a.m., just to see what would happen. I didn't expect anything. Who delivers pizza in the middle of the night on a remote island? But 20 minutes later, Ahmed shows up at our door with a piping hot pizza, grinning like he's in on the secret. It was perfect. Crispy crust, gooey cheese, the works. The wildest part? I didn't even call him. It's like he read my mind, or maybe he just listens that closely. The service is so intuitive, it's almost psychic. Ahmed seems to know what we want before we do, from extra towels to surprise treats. We have a massive, heated infinity pool on our deck with views that stretch forever. It's the ultimate spot for a morning swim or a midnight dip under the stars. And while we swam, Ahmed arrived by boat with a floating tray of fresh fruit and ice-cold drinks, totally unprompted. The food here? It's next level. There's a private chef on call, serving up 5-course meals on our deck, lobster, wagyu, handmade pasta, and desserts that look like art. Every meal is a new experience, tailored to what we're craving. Every time we leave, the villa is spotless when we return. Beds made, towels fresh, sunglasses polished, even our shoes lined up perfectly. It's like magic elves sweep through while we're gone. Even my book got a new bookmark, placed exactly where I left off. It's the little things that make you feel truly cared for. The attention to detail is unreal. Every corner of the villa is perfectly arranged, every comfort considered. Need to get around? Call Ahmed, and a buggy appears in minutes to whisk you anywhere on the island. No waiting, no hassle. The spa is overwater, with glass floors so you can watch fish swim by during your massage. Activities? Private yacht trips, sandbank picnics, snorkeling with turtles, sunset dolphin cruises. The options are endless. They'll even set up a movie screening on your deck, complete with a popcorn machine and cozy blankets for stargazing. The minibar isn't just a tiny fridge. It's a full-sized one, packed with champagne, craft sodas, and gourmet snacks, all included in your stay. Toiletries are full-sized, luxury brands. Think designer shampoo, conditioner, and lotions you'd actually want to use. You're not just paying for a room, you're paying for a whole team dedicated to making your life perfect, seamlessly and invisibly. It's the definition of luxury, effortless, personal, and unforgettable. But does all this justify the price? Let's talk numbers. Time for the hard truth, the price. This villa, $25,000 per night. 4 nights, $100,000. What's included? The villa, all food and drinks, private butler, buggies, water sports, gym, tennis, and airport transfers. But the wild extras, private yacht, sandbank picnics, spa treatments, cost thousands more. So if you want the full experience, your $100,000 trip can easily become $150,000. There are cheaper overwater villas in the Maldives, $1,500 to $2,000 a night. The difference? Size, privacy, and service. The $25,000 villa is the 1% experience. Is it 10 times better than a $2,500 villa? Not really. It's about exclusivity and status, like a Bugatti versus a Mercedes. The difference is nuance and bragging rights. The value is subjective. For some, the butler and the privacy are worth it. For others, it's a wild waste. The real question, what's it worth to you? My experience is just one side. What do real guests say? We dug through hundreds of reviews. Here's the truth. Most people call it a dream come true. Paradise, the best vacation ever, waking up and jumping into the ocean. Privacy and service get rave reviews, especially for honeymoons and anniversaries. The marine life is a huge highlight. Snorkeling with turtles and rays right off your deck. But there are complaints. The biggest? Hidden costs. If your villa isn't all-inclusive, food and drinks are shockingly expensive. Some guests felt trapped by the prices. Nowhere else to go. Weather is another risk. Visit during monsoon season and you could be stuck inside for days. Some villas at older resorts feel worn out. Not all are created equal. And a few guests mention paradise fatigue. After a few days, the isolation gets boring. Environmental impact is a concern for some too. Bottom line, for most it's a 10/10ths trip. For others, hidden costs, bad weather, or boredom can ruin the dream. Worth it is personal and depends on your expectations and the resort you choose. 4 days in paradise, with a psychic butler anticipating your every need, a private chef crafting meals just for you, and a final bill that could easily buy you a house in many parts of the world. This is the kind of luxury that most people only dream about, the kind you see in movies or on the cover of glossy travel magazines. So, is it worth it? Let's break it down. The pros: jaw-dropping natural beauty everywhere you look, total privacy that makes you feel like you own the ocean, and service so flawless it almost feels magical. There's a sense of escape here you simply can't get anywhere else. Every moment feels curated, every detail is perfect, and you're surrounded by the kind of tranquility that's nearly impossible to find in the real world. For honeymoons, milestone celebrations, or if you're a celebrity seeking total seclusion, it's truly unbeatable. It's the ultimate flex, the kind of place you go when you want to feel like royalty. But let's talk about the cons. The price is, frankly, astronomical. Enough to make even the most seasoned luxury traveler do a double take. For $100,000, you could buy a brand new car, something sporty or practical, and still have money left over for a pretty great road trip. Or you could put a down payment on a house, maybe even buy a small home outright in some places. Or, if you're adventurous, you could travel the world for a year, ticking off bucket list destinations and collecting memories that last a lifetime. And here's something people don't talk about. Paradise fatigue is real. If you crave action, excitement, or cultural immersion, you might actually get bored after a couple of days of endless perfection. Is it 10 times better than a $2,500 villa? Honestly, no. The difference is in the details, not in the overall experience. What you're really paying for is the last 5% of perfection. The tiny touches, the invisible service, the feeling that nothing is too much to ask. But that last 5% comes at a staggering cost. And it's a price most people simply can't justify. For 99.9% of people, it's just not worth it. The experience is incredible, but so is the opportunity cost. You can have an amazing vacation, one you'll remember forever, for a fraction of the price, and still feel pampered and special. But if money is truly no object, and you want the absolute best of the best, this place delivers on every promise. It's a once-in-a-lifetime fantasy, and for a select few, it's worth every penny. For me, I'm glad I did it for you guys, to show you what's possible at the highest level of luxury travel. But if I'm being honest, I wouldn't spend my own $100,000 on this experience. There are just too many other incredible things you could do with that kind of money. It's a fantasy, breathtaking, unforgettable, but ultimately disconnected from the reality most of us live in. The hype is absolutely real. But so is the price tag. It's a dream, but it comes at a cost that's hard to ignore. For almost everyone, the answer is no. But for a lucky few, it's the ultimate escape. That's a wrap on our $100,000 Maldives experiment. Thanks for joining this wild ride and seeing what luxury really looks like. What do you think? Dream vacation or ultimate waste? Let us know in the comments. If you've been to a Maldives villa, share your story below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more insane travel videos and giveaways. Check out our other adventures right here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.